So we find ourselves here with?
My name is Keri Lee Pierson.
Christopher Schoelen.
All right. And the name of your group is what?
Deux Saisons, which means two seasons in French.
All right. Any reason why you picked that name?
Well, it's a little bit of a double entendre. One is we're both very passionate about the environment and being outdoors, so we thought it'd be fun to choose that name. There's two of us. And then the other one is one of our first gigs was at a brewery, and a saison is a type of beer, so there's kind of a double entendre.
Okay, all right.
Also, one of the first types of music we played was actually French music, so we chose a French name.
And the other question I said, where are you both originally from? What would you call home? I mean, this is your new home, but before this, what was home?
Well, I grew up in Vermont, a rural town in Vermont, so that's where I'm originally from. Since then, I've traveled a lot. So.
All right.
I always call myself Minnesota-born, Florida-raised, because my family's all Minnesotan, and I've been there many times, and I lived there for a long time, but was pretty much raised in Orlando.
All right. And when we look at your music, how would you describe your music? What kind of music would you say it is?
Yes, yeah. Well, we have a very broad scope of different types of music that we play. It's very much classical oriented, but we range from everything from the classical, from the Renaissance period, to the classical and to contemporary music. And contemporary music has lately been kind of our specialty, where we've had composers, living composers, actually write pieces for us that we've premiered and performed throughout a few different concerts.
And how did you get pulled into the guitar and to play classical music with the guitar?
Oh, well, so during my undergrad, my guitar professor introduced me to the classical guitar technique, and since then I went to Spain and studied with a Spanish guitarist, and that's really just made me really enjoy that type of music and the repertoire for the music, for the instrument, and that's what I've wanted to play ever since.
And your instrument is your voice.
Yes.
So how did you get pulled into singing that kind of music and training your voice?
Yeah. Well, when I was in high school, I was in marching band, and I really wanted to be a band director, but I didn't have any training on the flute, and I wasn't sure that I would make the cut if I auditioned on the flute, but I was pretty sure I could make the cut if I auditioned singing.
Oh, wow.
So I decided to audition and then found a passion for it kind of along the way, and I kind of became really interested in the composer John Cage and more chamber music, so that's where...
Would your type of singing have a name or a label? You know, there's opera. Yeah. And then yours would be, what would you call it?
Well, it's definitely still in the classical style. Sometimes when I'm describing it, I always tell people, it's like opera, just not staged. It's much more intimate, smaller ensemble.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now you guys have something coming up here at the Grace United Methodist. Tell us a little bit of what's going to happen here.
Yes. Well, we're brand new to St. Augustine, and we kind of, Mike Sanfilippo had us do this concert kind of almost impromptu a little bit. But
it's our St. Augustine debut.
Our St. Augustine debut. And on the concert, we're kind of just going to showcase basically everything that we kind of have experimented with and done since being a duo for the past couple of years now. So we're going to have a little bit of everything.
That's wonderful. That's going to be Sunday the 29th at 3 p.m. here at the Grace United Methodist Church on 8 Carrera Street. So, man, this is a music town.
Yeah.
Some people call it a little Nashville.
Oh, really?
So much. Yeah. Right now we're in the Sing Out Loud Festival, which is a whole month of free music, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So we want to welcome you.
Oh.
And we're just so happy that you're going to perform here in the center town. I hope you pack the place, and
thank you.
We wish you all the luck.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah, no, we hope so. We hope it'll go well. I hope it'll be a full house. We'll see.
Right. Well, thank you for these minutes and for that music, and I guess in acting they say break a leg. I don't know what you say to a musician. Break a string on the guitar.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Yeah, thank you for the time.